My name is Donovan Wilson. I'm a junior here at the University of Puget Sound, double majoring in African American Studies and Business Administration, and I'm also a part of the men's basketball team. Coming to Puget Sound was not all that difficult for me. I grew up in San Jose, California, where it is a diverse city, but the African American population is still significantly low. I went to predominantly white schools and played on predominantly white teams my whole life. Therefore, I've learned to somehow navigate as a person of color in predominantly white spaces. However, even with that being said, the population of students of color at Puget Sound was still smaller than what I was accustomed to. I noticed in my first years here, I became close and most comfortable with the other students of color on campus, specifically the athletes, since the majority of the students of color population comes from the athletic department. Although it was slightly different from being back at home, I quickly realized that students of color would always stick together, as it is difficult to be a person of color on a predominantly white campus. Having those people by your side who have shared experiences as you makes every day on campus much more enjoyable. Which ultimately this led me and a few other student athletes of color to develop a new group on campus, ASAC, which is short for Association of Student Athletes of Color. We wanted to do this because we wanted ourselves, but more importantly, future student athletes of color, to have an environment built just for them. It can be overwhelming to be one of the few people of color on campus, so this group aims to strengthen the community of the student athletes of color and overall create the experience for these students much more enjoyable.